Hi you guys, welcome to my channel once again. Today is a very simple tutorial. It is the type of makeup that I would do if I were to be going to the gym or to the beach or to a pool party or to a sleepover where friends are like, oh, come lazy. Okay, will do. I know a lot of people don't like wearing makeup to those types of places that I just mentioned, but I love wearing makeup all the time. It's not really to impress anybody, it's just to give myself that little self-esteem that feels good every now and then. If you guys want to see what I put on my face, then just stay tuned and yeah, let's get this on the road. So to start off, I'm going to cover up my dark circles because they're just ruining my face, and also these very beautiful acne spots that I have all over my skin. This is my natural face right now. I have no makeup. All I have is just moisturizer and Vaseline on my lips. I'm going to start off by using concealer that's just my skin tone, maybe a little bit darker, and that is the KORRES. I just dropped it. The KORRES Concealer Corrector, and this is in 04 Tan. My hair is just awesome today. I'm going to put this on my dark circles, and using a concealer that's darker than your actual skin tone will really cover up your dark circles really well. So that's why I'm starting off with the darker one. And I really don't want to add like so much makeup to my face. I just want to add concealer and powder, and that's pretty much it. That's why I'm adding no foundation, no BB cream. I'm just covering up the spots that I need to cover up, because we want this to look as natural as possible. I have this giant pimple right here because I kept on picking at it, and yeah, that's like the worst thing you can do is picking at your freaking pimples. Ugh. I never learn. I never do. I honestly don't care if I don't cover up all of the redness on my face because it's natural. I mean, I feel like it just helps with the look. If you still have like your little imperfections here and there, it just makes it look more natural. I have really dark eyelids as well, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer on top of my eyelids. It's a little bit just so they look like this. Just add some here too. I'm not adding like a crap load of concealer like I usually do. I'm just adding like literally the smallest amount that I could possibly do. I have so much acne everywhere, so I'm pretty much not going to cover everything. I already know that. So now that we have our darker concealer on, now I'm going to add a lighter concealer, one that actually matches my skin tone better. And this is the Fit Me Concealer, and this is in 20 Sand. Okay, so I'm just adding this in little strokes like this. I don't want to do a full out triangle because I don't want to add any extra concealer that I don't need. I'm just adding it right here under my eyes. It does look like a lot of makeup. It really does. If you're a girl, you get this situation. Like you tell yourself, oh, I'm not going to wear lots of makeup, and you end up putting on more than you think you are. That's me. This looks like a lot of makeup, but don't worry, we'll blend under my eye, so it really brightens it up. Now that you look like a member of a tribe, now we're going to blend this all up. What you can do is you can like maybe spread out the concealer with your finger, and then you can go and blend out the rest with your beauty blender slash sponge slash whatever you want to use. So I'm just gonna help distribute the product with my finger. Any excess that you have, you can just add to any other spots. We're gonna pat this out. You can see this is really light compared to my actual skin tone, but it'll really help with brightening it up. I really like to do my T-zone first because my under eyes are my favorite part, and I like to save the best for last. So patting motions, because I don't want to move around the concealer. I just want to blend it. You don't want to move around your skin or, you know, be really tough with it. It is your under eye, so it's really delicate, and you don't want to damage it. I don't mean by damage, you don't want to, you know, do any premature wrinkles or anything. That is not cute. Ugh. My acne is still a little bit red. It's not completely covered by the concealer, which I'm okay with. I'm not super picky today. I just want super natural makeup, even though I did add a crap load of concealer just now. Naturally, I don't have like bright red cheeks or, you know, pink cheeks. So instead of adding a powder blush, I'm going to use this BENETINT. It's just a cheek stain, okay? And it's by Benefit. And I'm just gonna dot this on my cheeks because it dries really fast, and I would rather have it dry in polka dots than in stripes because I feel like the polka dots will make it look more natural. It's just the slightest little tint. Now I'm going to set my under eye, and I didn't grab my powder puff. Oh, okay. I thought I couldn't find it for a second. If you're wondering, I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's my all-time favorite, and it's in translucent. So I'm not going to add powder all over my face. I'm just adding it wherever I added the concealer, just so it doesn't move around, it doesn't crease, you know, that kind of stuff. On my eyelid too. You know, when it tends to get really hot, you tend to get that crease in your eyelid and it looks really bad. So I'm making sure to add some powder here too. Nothing too crazy here. Okay, and for my eyebrows, instead of filling them in, I'm going to actually set them first, and I'll explain that later. But for now, I'm just going to use the Clear Brow Gel by MAC. So just brush your hairs upwards. My eyebrows do not want to work with me today. Now I'm going to go in with some matte bronzer, and it has to be matte because your natural face does not have shimmer on it. So we're going to go with this MAC blush, and this is in Harmony. It's just a nice brown shade, and as you can see, it's very much loved because I hit pan on it a long time ago. So I'm just going to add it right here in the last third of your cheek. I usually take out my bronzer up to here, but I'm just going to leave it to here because I don't want it to look super drastic. I just want that natural contour. Bronzer right here. Not a lot. I'm just gonna pat on the product first. With any leftovers that you have on the brush, you can just pat it on the very tip of your nose. I'm also going to add some right here on the sides of my forehead, just so my entire face matches the contour of my cheek. Under my chin a little bit. I'm going to add some right here on the sides of my chin. Blend upwards that contour you did, so you leave the line here, but you're just blending up any excess product up. I'm just patting it up like this. So you have a natural little contour here. It's nothing big. It's just like the slightest little bronze right here on the sides of your cheek. Now I'm going to go back on my brows because my set has already dried, and I wanted to set my brows first because once they're set, you can see all the gaps that your eyebrow has and where you need to fill them in. So I'm adding this dark brown eyeshadow by Jordana, and it's in chocolate. Mostly adding product just here in the corners of my brow where I really need some extra oomph to fill it up. Because I do have some gaps in my eyebrows. You could brush again with your spoolie. Add some here too. And for the front of the eyebrow, I really don't want to add a lot of makeup because if it's harsh up here, you can just tell you're wearing makeup right off the bat. I'm just going to do a really small line underneath of my eyebrow. Really small. Just so it doesn't look too naked up front. And we're just going to slowly blend that powder upwards. And the last step of this natural makeup is to grab a matte white eyeshadow. And I'm adding some highlight right here on the tip of my nose. Right here on the top of my lip. Under my eyebrow. And right here under my eye. I really wanted to use a matte white eyeshadow because shimmer is just so obvious. And when everything is matte, it just helps keeping everything look natural. I'm gonna add some right here in the inner corners. I'm using my finger because I just didn't grab an eyeshadow brush. I just wanted to make this tutorial super simple, so I'm just using my finger. So I'm not going to add any eyeliner, no mascara, because it just helps with making my face look super natural when my eyelashes aren't curled and they don't have mascara. But you're more than welcome to add a few coats if you'd like. Finish it off with a lip color. Now the lip color is up to you. I wanted to use a lip color that is really close to my natural lip color, and for that, I'm going to use the MAC lipstick in Mocha, and it is my all-time favorite. I use it all the time. I wear it in a lot of my Instagram photos. I use it in a lot of videos, and you guys always ask me what I'm wearing. It's most likely this, probably 80% of the time. I want to pat it on because if I just straight up swipe it, the color's going to be really obvious. Okay, so that is the tutorial. Yes? Ta-da! Oh, I should say bye. Okay, and that was the video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if this was a little too simple. Yeah, I do agree. It was a really simple tutorial, but I really just wanted to show you guys what I would do if I were to be going to, like, you know, the gym or the beach, because I am that type of person that wears makeup to those types of places, and I have no shame because it just gives me that little self-confidence that I need every now and then. If you have any other ideas on what you would like to see next, be sure to comment that down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter or any of that, my social media is in the down bar, any other information, and yeah, that's it. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and bye!